ASEAN Special Envoy is set to visit Myanmar in late June. CNA understands Mr Prak Sokhonn's second trip to the strife-torn country is likely to be longer than his first visit, a sign that he could be meeting more stakeholders while he's there. Leong Kit with this report.
Aid needs to reach millions of Myanmar people in need soon. The Special Envoy's upcoming visit aims to speed up the process. But the trip itself is taking some time to get off the ground. The timeline has been pushed back twice from the target of late May.
We want to have a productive and positive result. So might as well pack up the trip with a lot of meetings and make sure that we have something very substantial as the outcome. So I think it takes a little time to get things coordinated on the ground.
Sources say Mr Prak Sokhonn is looking to spend 5 days in Myanmar, 2 days longer than his first visit in March. So far, there is no clear picture of how aid is being distributed. The Myanmar Army has said at least $1 million worth of aid has reached needy communities through ASEAN's humanitarian aid arm AHA Center. The Shadow National Unity Government, or NUG, said it's provided some $55,000 worth of aid.
Beijing, through provincial authorities, has tried to vaccinate populations in Myanmar along its border. At the same time, we've seen very discrete aid flows flow across the Indian and Thai borders. Some of those are funded by Western countries. And then we've seen ASEAN seek to work with the Myanmar Red Cross to provide aid through the central government, through the military government in Naypyidaw.
But one key concern is channeling aid through the Myanmar Army. Observers say this would allow the military to politicize and weaponize humanitarian aid. NUG said the aid distribution program was planned without any consultation or consent of relevant parties in conflict areas and stakeholders.
Not Cambodia alone that work on this. We talk about we have different multiple sectoral bodies and agencies and other involved, Cambodia plus AHA Center. Also we want the UN agencies to be involved and other parties, so including NGOs, the international organizations. So it's not just us. So you can ensure that there would be different eyes and ears looking at the process, how the delivery is actually taking place on the ground.
Some observers and politicians have slammed Cambodia for engaging with the Myanmar Army chief. They say that Cambodia had shifted away from ASEAN's position of excluding Army Chief Min Aung Hlaing from high-level meetings. Now, people in Myanmar have also condemned the move. The Cambodian embassy in Yangon was hit with bomb blasts about a week before Prime Minister Hun Sen's visit in January.
By engaging with Myanmar, we're not legitimizing or recognizing the regime there. The whole purpose is that we have to work with someone who's in power. And this is the only way that we can make progress.
In the meantime, some ASEAN member states, including Malaysia, have started to informally engage with the NUG. Now, this engagement appears to be a push too far for the Myanmar Army, which accused Malaysia of supporting terrorism by meeting with NUG members. Still, observers say this could pressure Myanmar's military to further engage with ASEAN and follow through an agreed peace plan made in April last year. Leong Kit, CNA, Phnom Penh, Cambodia.